So on this paper, we're going to be solving for y. So no matter what, in each equation, you're trying to get y by itself. Okay, so you would go about it the same way as you normally would. Just pretend y is the only letter you're working for. Okay, don't sit there and think about the x and all that stuff. Just go from there. So if I wanted to get y by itself, right here, on number 1, I draw my line. What do you think I need to move from y? That 2x. So I'm going to subtract 2x from each side. So I bring down my y equals 5 minus 2x. Now you can't combine the 5 and the 2x, right? Because one of them doesn't have an x and the other one does. So that problem's done. You got y by itself. We're just solving for y. Y, you want y by itself. It seems a lot, or it's a lot easier than it seems. Okay? So look at number 2. If I draw my line, what do you think I do first? Subtract 4x. So that gives me 2y equals 8 minus 4x. Now what do you think you do? Now subtract. What's 2y really mean? 2 times y. So you divide everything by 2. So these 2's cancel, so you get y. Now what's 8 divided by 2? 4. What's negative 4 divided by 2? Negative 2x. And there's your answer. Pretty simple. I mean, you're still doing the same stuff. Now it's just I'm asking for a letter instead of an actual number in the end. So look at number 3. Draw your line. What do you think I do first? Subtract 3x. So you get negative 5y equals negative 9 minus 3x. Divide by negative 5 to everything. And you get y equals. Now if you type in 9 divided by negative 5 in your calculator and just push enter. Don't push control enter, just enter. What does it give you? Negative 9 over 5. And if you do negative 3 over negative 5 in your calculator, it's just positive 3 over 5x. Now, if you look at these first 3, we've been kind of writing it y equals some number plus or minus some number x. Okay, so do you remember in junior high this right here? Your m was your slope and your b was your y-intercept. Okay, so ultimately that's how I want to write everything. I want to write everything y equals something x plus or minus something. So like if I went back to 1 and rewrote it, y equals, there you go, negative 2x plus 5. So if I rewrote number 2, y equals negative 2x plus 4. And then y equals 3/5 x minus 9 over 5, right? Okay, so I always wanted an mx plus b form. That's what we call slope-intercept form. Okay? You learned a little bit about this last year. Okay? Now from here on out, from here today, September 1st, all the way till May, whatever the last day of school is, you will see that almost every single day. Okay? So it's going to be your next best friend, so get to know it. Okay? So number 4. Now, number 4 is a little different. I got an x on the left and the y on the right. Okay, so let's do this. Draw our line. I want that y on the left because I want it y equals. So subtract 3y to each side. So that gives me 4x minus 3y equals negative 7. Now, what do you think I'd do from here?
Move the negative 4 to the 7.
Move the negative 4 or the positive 4? Okay, so subtract 4x. So I got negative 3y equals, now I'm going to write my x first, so negative 4x minus 7. Now what? Divide by negative 3. So you get y equals negative 4 over negative 3 turns into just 4 over 3x. And then negative 7 over negative 3 turns into positive 7 over 3. Okay? Pretty simple. Yes, no? I mean, you're just getting in y equals mx plus b form. Yes. Alright, so let's look at 5. Now, 5, a little different, okay? Now, I have a y on the left and a y on the right, but also have an x on the left. Okay, so what do you want to move first?
3y.
Remember, we want to get the y's on the left. All y's need to be on the left.
Move the y's.
So I'm going to minus 1y. So that gives me x plus 2y, because I can do 3y minus 1y, right? Equals what? 0. Because they cancel, right? Okay, now what do you want to move? The x. So I'm going to subtract 1x from each side. So I get 2y equals a negative 1x. Now, do I need to put plus 0 on the end? No. So now what? Divide by 2. So you get y equals negative 1/2 x. That's it. That's all to it. Okay? Get your y on the left. Get everything else on the right. You want it to look like this. Y equals mx plus b. Okay? Anybody confused? Somewhat, a little bit, a lot of bit. Okay? Just take your time. It's not that hard. Some of these are pretty easy, like this one, 7. Everything's already over here except for that negative 5. Get it over there. Same thing on 9. So what I want you to do, how many of you did not finish yesterday's stuff? Anybody not finish yesterday's stuff? Okay. If you did not finish yesterday's stuff, okay, finish that. I want you to partner up, finish this, and this goes straight into your binder once you're done. Okay, this goes straight into your binder once you're done. And then once you're done, I have a paper I want you to pick up here in the front desk. Now, you read it carefully, and I'll give you scrap paper to where, or copy paper to where you can, like, because you're going to have to draw it out, okay? But it's basically perimeter stuff that we worked on yesterday. Okay? So partner up, finish this. You got, what, 7 problems left? It goes straight into your binder under homework. And then do this performance assessment. Got it?